And this morning we are back with another installment of Those Who Serve, which highlights people giving back and serving their communities. This morning we're meeting a really impressive group of women from Portland who are literally giving of themselves. KGW's Pat Doris is here this morning with the story. Good morning.
Good morning, Brenda. Yeah, it really is remarkable, and they're very impressive women, although they want people to know anybody can do this. But they call themselves WELD. It stands for Women Encouraging Living Donation, and they're more than just advocates. They really are donors. They're walking the talk. One is Patricia Org right here. She donated a kidney to her boss at the high-tech startup Cozy, where she works in Northeast Portland. She told me about the day 2 years ago when her boss finally revealed he had a rare disease that was threatening his life.
And then he goes, well, I have this disease. It's affecting my kidneys. My kidneys are dying, basically. And then I just stopped him. I said, well, put me on the list. And then I said, okay, next what? And he's like, wait a minute. And I said, what? He's like, well, you're going to need a donor, right? And he's like, yeah. And I said, well, I'm O negative, so I donate blood all the time. Maybe I can donate a kidney.
Wow, she donated her kidney to her boss?
Yeah.
How the heck did that work out?
It worked out great, actually. And she said she grew up in a family that you always took care of other people. You helped the neighbors and all that sort of thing. So for her, it was natural. For him, it was mind-blowing. And but she's feeling great. He's feeling great. And it really worked out very well. So we have some others as well. Nicole Anagard is another person who gave to her childhood friend who was struggling with lupus. She was going downhill fast. She said it made a huge difference for the friend, but Nicole said it really impacted her too in a very positive way.
There's something about going into a medical situation like that when you're completely healthy and knowing you might not come out the same, but coming out stronger and healthier and more motivated and more aware that your health is so precious, that just makes you, let's just live life now. There's no stopping.
Isn't that great?
It is.
And they want people to know, a lot of people think you can be an organ donor after you die or, something bad happens. But really, especially with kidneys, you can do it while you're alive. They're part of an organization called Donate Life Northwest, which has a Portland office, and we'll put some stuff on the web so people can learn more about how to do that if they want.
All right, little by little, they're changing, people's opinions. I think they're better women than I am. That's scary, but I mean, to be honest.
They're impressive, and you could do it too.
They are. All right. Thank you, Pat. Boy, that's good stuff. Good for them. Okay, if you know somebody serving our country or our community, please drop us a line. Pat may feature them in our Those Who Serve series. Send us an email at mykgw@kgw.com.